and go live. And we live, boys. Like commentary? It should be. And we live, boys. Alright. So now we just copy this link to multiple areas. Let's see. Share to Facebook. I should do that discreetly over on my phone. There we are. So share. Facebook. Come watch my reaction. Come watch my late reaction to the hero showcase for Smash Ultimate. If you'd like, work with me, English. There we go. Next, my story, share. Alright, so that's shared to Facebook, share this to Discord, and multiple areas as well. Come through if you'd like. Alright. I think these are the main 4 chats we look at, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so send. And last but not least, we send it to my Discord. Do we have any live viewers yet? I don't think we do. Okay. With my reaction to the hero and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, presented by director Masahiro Sakurai. Mr. Masahiro Sakurai. Alright. Hope you enjoy. Send. That's what this is. No offense taken. Alright, and here we go. Well, let's go to the actual, let's go to YouTube, the video, and do this. Alright. Alright, so that out of the way, let's go ahead and bring that up. And we're ready. So, hello everybody, this is Darsheen Rats, aka Rapmaster96 here, and welcome to my reaction to Mr. Sakurai's presentation on the hero for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've already played against the character as a CPU a few times. Got bodied once at least. I was trying to save all my replays before I actually updated my game, but you know, settings with having auto update on, that kind of screwed me over. So you know, there we were with having version 4.0, having ultimate, but you know, at what cost? My replays, they vanish. But yeah, this is actually also one of my first, I think this is actually my first reaction video with a true webcam picture, you know, with having the quality in the background and having my full webcam as reaction based. So this is cool. I'm happy about this. This is exciting. See, I know the world's already seen this character, or already know a decent bit of what they can do. They're hitting the lab ever since late last night when the character was released. There's already been tournament matches with this character being showcased. I am very late, but I got home later from work first of all, and then I just didn't really have it in me to try to tinker with any settings to try to get this kind of set up last night to make that video, and then I went to sleep very late, so that then I got up very early to run some errands with my parents, and then we got home, and then I just kind of was just gone for a couple of hours. Like I got back up at like 4 or 5, and then I was just kind of doing my own thing for a little while. I was getting specs for this. I did 2 test streams before I actually got this stream set up. I didn't play anything today yet. Well, besides playing the few matches of versus Hero using my boy Yoshi in the Smash offline mode. I was playing that while we were in town over doing errands. While they were doing errands, rather, because I was just kind of chilling in the car, a Switch. But yeah, I played against Hero. I was like, I was like, okay, this man is kind of dumb. So it's gonna be cool to actually see all the tools that he has, how Mr. Sakurai presented them to us in this presentation. I haven't seen this yet. Everyone has already, but you know, if you want to see me react to it, that'd be cool. No reviews as of yet, but you know, undeterred as usual. I'm not sure why I keep looking back. Y'all can actually see me look back now. This is not good. See, this is the difference between no visual Darshin and visual. You can see more of my visual awkwardness now. It's not good. Oh, but I'm happy for, you know, the steady evolution in our setup. Yeah, I'm happy for the steady evolution in our setup though. It's cool. So yeah, I feel like I'll get viewers as I start the video. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get this video started and play. There's a teen there now.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai,
Hello,
the
sir.
director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game from Sora Limited.
Yes.
Long time no see.
It has been a long time,
The
actually.
hero from Dragon Quest is joining the battle, and that means I have some new information to share with you.
Make sure the
Usually,
volume's
we prepare
fine.
a script for Nintendo Direct, and we have editors put various cuts together, but this time, I'd like to take more of a live stream approach and present it myself.
So he's like just
We don't
going
have much of a
by
budget
himself.
for this. While I discuss, I'll be playing with the controller as well. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay.
But before we get into it, I should mention that the
What is
Dragon
Dragon
Quest
Quest?
series began in 1986. It's an iconic Japanese role-playing game.
Keeps
It wouldn't
coming
be
up.
an exaggeration to say that Dragon Quest was what popularized RPGs in Japan. And beyond that, it's a top-notch game that's become a cultural phenomenon. The latest entry in the series is Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, which is releasing
That
soon
name.
on Nintendo Switch, so please look forward to it. Today,
I might
I'll be
look- I might
playing
look-
the
I might check
development
that
version of the ROM, so there may be parts where the camera seems different from the version you have at home. I hope you understand.
Wait, you said the camera might be different? Wait. Let me come to understand what he means by that.
Version of the ROM. so please look forward to it. Today, I'll be playing the development version of the ROM, so there may be parts where the camera seems different from the version you have at home.
Of the
I
ROM.
hope you
Huh.
understand.
Yeah, I understand. Let's go. As part of Challenger Pack 2, the hero draws near.
Here's a lineup of all 4 heroes. I think, to some, this scene alone might seem pretty astonishing. This one is the hero from Dragon Quest XI-S, the one that's releasing soon. The 16-year-old was dubbed the Darkspawn, and he wields a weapon called the Supreme Sword of Light. Now for the hero from Dragon Quest III. This is the hero Erdrick, and he's 16 years old.
Okay.
He's equipped with Erdrick's sword. Actually, in 3 and 11, the hero's shield designs are almost identical, but we've changed them up a bit. It's all in the details.
Huh.
Next, the hero from Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen. This 17-year-old is the ancestor of the bride from Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. He's equipped with the Zenithian sword. Lastly, the hero from Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King, an 18-year-old who isn't affected by the curse. Munchie is in his pocket, and as a former royal guardsman,
I haven't played the character yet. No.
Rodian King sword.
Juan. He's talking in our
That
group,
said,
friend
it may
chat.
be a bit tough to distinguish them using just the name hero. So if you want to refer to each of them individually, here are their names. The hero from 11S is 11, the hero from 3 is Arusu, the hero from 4 is Solo, and the hero from 8 is 8. You can use these names to reference them if you'd like. Also,
Okay.
they each have a color variation. The coloring and design of these
Sweet.
variations are based on characters from the series. Can you guess who they are? This is actually the very first time that the heroes from the Dragon Quest series have been able to fight each other. It was allowed to finally happen in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and for
Yes.
that I am very grateful. Each hero has a different voice actor, and I'd like to introduce them now. Here
Sweet.
they are. The hero from 11 is Mitsuki Saiga. This hero speaks in 11S, but the action in this game is different, so her voice acting needed a bit more oomph.
Bit more.
The hero from 3 is played by Nobuyuki Hiyama. You might say the King of Braves is playing the hero, but he voiced Link in the original Super Smash Bros. And Super Smash Bros. Melee games, so you could say he was already a hero.
Nice.
He's definitely a pro.
It comes
and out
full
of all
circle.
the voice actors, his recording session went the fastest. The hero from 4 is voiced by Takeshi Kusao. He's a veteran voice actor and asks for a lot of detail on the backstory of his character, and this has carried over into his performance.
Chippy says, "Hey Chippy, what's up? How are ya?"
The hero from 8 is voiced by Yuki Kaji. It was apparently a dream of his to do voice work for the Super Smash Bros. And the Dragon Quest series, so he was happy to have both dreams come true at once.
That's amazing. I'm happy for
The
him.
heroes from 3, 4, and 8 are being voiced for the first time in the series, and calling out the spell names is also the series first.
Cool. Not so good. Oh, I'm happy. Sorry to hear. Why?
Now, let's get a look at these fighters in action. The animations are a bit more energetic than the standard sword users, since we aim to match the style of Akira Toriyama.
Ah, okay.
Sometimes the hero's smash attacks result in a critical hit. It happens at random, but when it does, you'll perform an extra strong attack.
Oh, okay. So that's so it does the screen, like it does the animation to like trigger the like how like Donkey Kong, Little Mac, and everybody else is like hard hit.
hits
That's
in
cool.
various installments of the series. Note the subtle nuances. The hero is equipped with a shield, which can block various projectiles.
Chippy says, I don't really want to talk about it. That's totally fine. I respect
Has a
that.
shield bash attack that can also be used to block projectiles.
I just hope you feel better then.
His neutral special is the Frizz family of spells. Frizz, Frizzle,
Fizz, Frizzle,
and Kafrizz.
Kafrizz. So Fizz, Frizzle,
You
and
can stop your
Kafrizz.
charge in the middle by shielding, and then you can resume charging again.
Alright.
Then you could store the full charge until you're ready to unleash it at any time.
Right. Can
However,
you jump and still
Even if
charge?
you've charged up a Capriz, nothing will happen if you don't have enough MP at the time, so be careful.
Oh. So
Hero
you need the
Side
MP.
produces zap-type spells. Enter the command quickly for a
Hey,
zap,
thanks
which
for
is a
coming
good
back
way
again,
to
David.
opponents
Says
in check.
and says wish you well.
Hold it down a little longer for a zapple, which has a pretty good
Wish
reach.
you well, Isabel. Yeah.
And if you charge it up all the way,
Yeah, for sure.
you'll let loose.
Yeah, for sure. Wish you the best, Isabel. She says thanks. Yeah, it's nothing but good vibes here. We're all friends here. But this is a cool mechanic, the MP. I love how you actually going into like the full detail of how they're actually in the game. Like instead of just showing the move and moveset and just playing with them, he's talking about like the history of the character and why they're so important in Smash. David says, I keep forgetting that Dragon Quest is made by Akira Toriyama. Yeah, the art style is apparently based he actually has a huge influence on the art style. Or he made the art style? I'm not actually sure. But yeah, like I like how Sakurai actually like lampshades the fact that they're sword fighters, but they're not traditional sword fighters. They took the extra mile to like put more energy in their animation, so it would reflect the art style from Akira Toriyama. So that's a really nice touch, I feel. And Chippy says, Isabel says, I know nothing about Dragon Quest. Same. And Jay Plays says, dude, I'm downloading the update. Awesome. And it's me, Jaden Mario Man. Okay, yeah. So Jaden, is it Jaden, the full name, or is it just? Because I was used to saying that from like one of your first accounts. I think I'm not sure. But what's up? But what's up either way, Jaden? But what's up, Mario Man? Glad you came through. Yeah, in my case, the update downloaded itself on my Switch overnight, and I was upset to lose like 40 plus replays because there were actually some good plays in there mixed among my my more like lesser things. But I was proud of some plays in my vault, and I just kind of lost all of those. I mean, I saved like 9 or 10 of them, but it was still so many more I had to record like into actual videos. But you know, it'll be all right. I'll just whenever I save a replay, I'm just gonna Casey says this is a nice setup. Hey, what's up, Casey? And thank you for that. Actually, this is a new setup. Actually, he said new set. Yeah, new setup. This is indeed a new setup, Casey. Yeah, I got my webcam actually. I'm using OBS actually. I'm using Open Broadcast software to actually record my screen at the same time and actually be able to record my my webcam. And I got this is the same mic I've been using in my more recent streams with gaming stuff, but you know you can actually see it now. But yeah, new setup. I'm happy. Slow but steady evolution. Honestly, I could have had a setup like this for a while. Like as long as I've had better internet, I could have done this ages ago. I could have had a setup like this for a while. I just didn't take the time to actually tinker with it. So now that we have this. So yay, we're good now. And Isabel says, I like the concept of Hero, but there's way too much RNG for competitive play. I personally think he shouldn't be in tournaments. People have actually been saying that. I've been reading some things already. And Isabel says, I like this setup. Thank you, Isabel. And Jay Plays says, okay, does anyone have the Hero now? I do. But I have not played him yet, though. I do have the update. I have the character. I just haven't messed with him because I just haven't messed with him yet because I wanted to watch this first before I actually went into the game and did that like that. I'm not gonna be able to actually have a webcam on the with gameplay stuff quite yet. Or maybe I will, just maybe with like the laptop's webcam, because the Switch is on the other side of my room over there. And this webcam, unless I moved it and put it on top of the TV somehow, I'm not sure how that would work because the cable would have to go from the laptop to the top of the TV or some kind of weird configuration. It would be much easier if I had just gotten like a whole separate webcam or use a camera to be a webcam. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to mess with a lot of things to actually have a webcam set up for my gameplay videos. But for now, like as far as reaction stuff goes, we'll have a webcam, so it'll be cool. I was trying to say good and cool. But yeah, like I was saying with I like how Sakurai is actually giving us the history of Dragon Quest a little bit, saying his why he has significance in the video gaming as a whole, and why he matters so much for Smash. I'm liking this, and he actually showed the different voice actors behind the different heroes, showing the heroes from the different games that are being represented, and like how one of them wanted to be a voice actor for Smash and Dragon Quest, so he fulfilled two dreams in one. That's one of the greatest things ever, and how one of them was the voice of Link, I think in the must have been the Japanese version, back in Smash Bros. 64 in Melee, and then he's kind of come full circle, and now he's playing one of the heroes. It's really cool. So each hero, they're more than just alternate costumes. I kind of wish more characters took this approach, actually, being the same character ideally, but if they're literally each other, not like echoes, like different alternates can be like a different character. Shoot, Sonic could have maybe benefited from this somehow. Maybe Shadow could have been a collar switch for him, and just different voice actor, and then boom, same moveset. I mean, but Shadow's too different to be a literal Sonic clone, so people wouldn't be the happiest about that. But seeing how this is handled, it'd be cool. I don't know. I would still prefer Shadow to be his own character, of course. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. But let's catch up the chat real quick. Cuvania, formerly known as Zoro, also known as Jacob, says, just gonna say, Hero is a lot of fun to play, but he requires some resource management and a lot of luck. Ah, okay. David says, he seems so generally excited to talk about the hero. Yeah, exactly. Sakurai is really happy about this character. I love it. And Cuvania says, Link has no different voice actor between Japan and US. Okay, never mind. So he's just been the universal voice actor for Link ever since the OG days, and that's really cool. So now he's coming back as a hero. A literal hero. Let's resume.
At the time, so be careful.
I love that management system thing. MP.
Hero's side special produces zap
type spells.
Enter the command quickly for a zap, which is a good way to keep opponents in check. Hold it down a little longer for a zapple, which has a pretty good reach. And if you charge it up all the way, you'll let loose a kazap. Each of these spells imbues your sword with lightning to power up your attacks. Next is the Whoosh family of spells, which can be used for recovery. Performing a short up special results in a whoosh. Charging it a little bit results in a swoosh. Charging it up all the way results in a kaswoosh.
Kaswoosh. I love the names of these.
You can only store a charge with frizz type spells. A whoosh is fairly stunted, requiring only a little MP. A swoosh actually provides a bit more lateral movement.
Okay.
A kaswoosh allows you to recover even if you fall pretty far. Also, whoosh type spells can blow enemies into the air.
So, it has a wind box. Okay, that's interesting.
That way, you can interfere with opponents.
Interesting. So it can be used as an edge guard.
Next is Hero's down special, command selection. His down special pulls up a random list of commands.
We need more things like this with Sakurai, just kind of just doing it in like in person at the time of.
Simply raises your attack power.
Or just doing it in the moment of the video.
Smash attack. You can deal this much damage.
40? What?
Now for Psycho. It increases the power of your next attack.
Ooh, okay.
The difference between this one and Oomph is that it can only be used once.
Once,
But
okay.
the effect lasts until your attack finishes, even if you miss. Next up, Bounce.
Huh.
It reflects your opponent's spells and other projectiles.
So that just
If
stays
you
out?
both cast Bounce, this will happen.
Oh, Jesus, no.
The effect of the reflect will be exponential.
Oh, man, that's gonna be...
Heal lets you reduce your damage percentage. Flame Slash can spread damage to a wide area in front of you. Crackle Slash can freeze opponents.
So is that command thing
Accelerate
random?
significantly increases your speed. Kaboom sets off a mighty explosive spell.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me catch up in the stream chat real quick. Isabel says, with Luigi's missile, you don't expect it to misfire, making it a reasonable move. But when the move entirely relies on RNG like Hero's down B, it's just unfair because it's out of... It's just unfair because it's out of anyone's control. That's a good point. Cuvania says, Kazap is a ridiculous punish tool. Bounce lasts 12.15 seconds, and command selection is pure RNG on what you get in the list. Oh, Jesus. Does anybody know how many commands there are in total? Like, whenever the list comes out, there's 4 options, so is it like 12? Because it looks like it's maybe a couple different things. Unless if I'm paying attention to the direct, like I should be, I can see how many different things, because there's Kaboom, there's Accelerator, Crackle Slash, Flame Slash, Heal, Bounce, is that 6, 7? I don't even, I already lost count. Psych Up, Oomph. So Oomph raises the attack power. So Oomph is 1, Psych Up is 2. Wait. What's the difference between Oomph and Psych Up? Let me see.
Special pulls up a random list of commands.
There's around double digits of spells, but it's such a low chance to get specifically what you want. Yeah, that's wow. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Use a spell or other move. Oomph simply raises your attack power. With a fully charged smash attack,
40 damage.
this much damage. Now for Psycho. It
Increases the
increases
power of the next
your
attack.
The difference between this one and Oomph is that it can only be used once, but the effect lasts until your attack finishes, even if you miss. Next up, Bounce. It reflects your...
So, Oomph raises attack for a limited time. Then Psych Up doesn't go away until it actually connects with the person and after the end of the move. Oomph is pretty much a limit. Oomph can wear out. Okay. So that's 2 things. Bounce.
Your opponent's spells and other projectiles.
Yeah, this is nuts.
If you both cast Bounce, this will happen. The effect of the reflect will be exponential.
The effect of the reflect, because it gets stronger as it reflects.
Heal lets you reduce your damage percentage. Flame Slash can spread damage to a wide area in front of you.
Flame Slash, wide area, huh?
Crackle Slash.
Crackle Slash. 5. Accelerate.
Significantly increases your speed.
So speed Monado.
Kaboom sets off a mighty explosive spell.
Kaboom, that's 7.
Snooze puts opponents to
Snooze. Oh, so
that
it's
way you can follow it up with a beefy attack.
projectile rest.
Maybe something like
Hatchet Man. 9.
And then there's Thwack.
Thwack is 10.
This fierce
What?
spell could potentially KO an opponent.
What? Instant
However,
KO? Excuse? The probability increases the higher the accumulated damage. You just annihilated this man.
And then there's Thwack. This fearsome spell could potentially KO an opponent in one
He dead.
hit. However, the opponent's damage percentage will ultimately determine the effect.
So I assume
If
after
their
100.
damage percentage is low, it's less likely to activate.
Right.
Zoom.
Zoom. Okay. 11, I think.
This spell is well suited for recovery. As demonstrated, it lets you recover from anywhere, but you may hit your head on the ceiling.
Huh. Wait. Wait, what is that? Does that mean that they could die? Do they have a chance of dying if they use Zoom?
But you may hit your head on the ceiling.
That's kind of funny, to be honest. But that's how computers was doing that's how the computer was doing this to me, because I was like, how did he recover from over here and just kind of reappear? Like, because computer was like over here, like off stage on the left, and then he just kind of like reappeared over on the right platform. I was playing on Battlefield mainly, so that explains that better actually. But my god, Psych Up is launch power and Oomph is damage output. Okay, okay. And the whack has a very low chance of working. It's extremely useless. Oh. Never mind then. So, resuming.
It lets you recover from anywhere, but you may hit your head on the ceiling.
Can you die, though, from that?
Ka-clang. When you
Ka-clang?
cast the spell, you become impervious to attacks.
12.
But watch out for a Metal Slash.
What?
Metal Slash is a skill that can KO a metal opponent
What?
in one hit.
What? That's so specific!
Is a spell with unpredictable
13 also.
effects.
14, and this is now.
Oh, looks like it slowed me down. But not all of its effects are bad. Sometimes good things happen too. Magic Burst.
15.
As you can see, my MP is depleting rapidly because the spell uses all your remaining MP to deal massive damage.
Huh.
The amount of MP you have will determine how effective it is. And finally,
Okay.
Kamikaze. This spell produces
16.
an extremely powerful explosion, but it also results in self-destruction. It has many
Jeez.
different special moves. In fact, of all the fighters, Hero has the highest number of them in the game.
Sounds about
You
right.
can close the command selection before choosing a spell by pressing the R button. That way, you can try again
Excuse
and
me.
hope for a different set of spells. You can close the command selection before choosing a spell by pressing the R button. That way, you can try again and hope for a different set of spells.
Could be canceled by using this
That's
shoe.
his
but-
final smash, Giga Slash.
Oh?
It's no mere kazak. This move calls upon all the past protagonists to lend the hero their power for one mighty blow.
Nice.
This attack has a high vertical range, and if it's within 4 in-game meters, it will connect.
4 in-game meters. Let's see them in action.
The command selection move is unlike any other in the game. It may be a bit hard to imagine how it works, so I'll fight a CPU opponent for a while.
Let's go, Mr. Sakurai.
I'm fighting at Yggdrasil's altar. I'm the hero from 8, and the CPU is the hero from 4. The stage starts off on this platform, which begins to rise. You can use Frizz to keep opponents in check without charging.
Sakurai rules a lot, huh?
I'll use Zapple from a distance. The CPU's counterattacks are pretty good. I think I'll try a command selection. Snooze.
Ooh. He missed,
Good
but
stuff. Kaboom.
I think he missed.
I'm a little low on MP, so I'm going to attack to refill it. But meanwhile, the CPU filled up their final smash meter. Not going to let him use it.
Sakurai, a savage. Let's go.
heal. I'll go ahead and use Accelerator
Ooh,
and the final smash.
got him.
Hope I can finish him off. Nice. Oops, I used Hatchet Man, but ended up blocking a projectile with it. Oh. Platform.
The camera was going away, yeah.
Is he going to do it? Ooh, he got me.
Ooh, he got me. The translator.
Trying to counterattack with his Crackle Slash, but he got me. And at the edge of the screen, no less. In these free-for-all battles, it's pretty...
What's wrong with the video?
Oh, time's up.
Drasil's altar. You
This
just
stage is called Yggdrasil's Altar.
Yggdrasil's,
It's based
okay.
on a location in Dragon Quest XI's. One difference is that the platform rises, which is very Super Smash Brothers.
they're very Super Smash Brothers. I love that phrase.
We're passing close by Cetacea. After that, we'll be able to see all of Erdrea.
Cool.
The giant tree in the background is an important point in Dragon Quest XI's. You can see a taco walking by. While the taco is out there, some sort of platform will appear. We just passed Arborea, and you can see what looks like a rainbow bridge. And now we pass Havens Above.
I love getting this kind of detail from the director himself. It's like game explained, but more legit.
You'll see slimes appear in the background.
Oh, I didn't see these comments here, but Kivania said, by the way, Hocus Pocus has a low chance of giving you a Starman effect for 12 to 15 seconds. Oh, wow. And then Jay Play says, my download is done. Let's go. He about to play that hero. It everything about him just looks cool. Like, not really for me specifically, but you know, for everybody that's played Dragon Quest, more so people from, you know, the East, the like Japan situated fans, they couldn't be happier, and I couldn't be happier for them. I always love when any new character in Smash is beloved by any audience, and that's what's so cool about this series, is that there's a character for anybody. So many franchises are in this game, it's insane. In the character roster alone, I watched a video by I think his name is P Jiggles, or like like he has Jigglypuff as his like channel icon, and he makes really cool videos. He made a video about a couple of videos actually about how some icons could be used on the bottom of the screen for like at the heads, like how Villager has the new picture for shows so it can show what's pocketed, and show the meter for like Robin, show Cloud's Final Smash meter, show Little Mac's meter above his head. Just those, well, that was always there, but just those little things. And then he mocked up some more for different characters that could use them, like Wario, like to show his waft, or a few other characters I can't think of at the moment, but yeah, I have no idea how I got to this point. But either way, Smash is a very diverse series, and this is definitely one of the most unique characters in the game now, so I'm happy for Dragon Quest fans. And Kivania says, Hero has meh airspeed, but has grounded dash speed. His grounded dash speed is pretty good. People say he's broken, but he has awkward aerial mobility. Okay, so glad to hear that he's not fully broken. Let's finish up this presentation.
You'll see slimes appear in the background, but sometimes
look at
you'll see
slime.
liquid metal slimes appear too.
Yee, right there.
Those are really rare.
Not the foreground part.
As we pass
Idrisil.
Cetacea again, we draw near to the giant tree. As we make our way up the tree,
Platform.
we can see a light, which also appears in Dragon Quest XI's. And then we finally make our way back around. By the way, there's something over here. Sometimes a treasure chest appears at this stage.
If it's 2 players, is Sakurai controlling both of them?
If you open it, you get an item.
Ah, nice.
But it could also be a trap.
Really? In what way? Oh!
It's
Wow.
a mimic.
A mimic?
If you try your hardest, you might defeat it. You don't have to fight it, but if you manage to beat it, you'll get an item.
Huh. Okay, so either way you can get an item.
Idrisil's altar is based on the world of 11S. I felt it would be unfortunate to have only 1 or 2 songs from that game. So instead, we decided to compile a collection of field and battle tunes for each hero.
Alright.
Here's what it looks like.
What you got for us, Sakurai?
Players who have an emotional attachment to specific music tracks can use the My Music feature to pick their favorite ones.
We
to
got
play.
8 tracks? 1, 2, 3,
Of
4, 5,
course,
6.
you can also enjoy
Sweet.
them by using the sound test feature. You won't be able to select the famous prelude,
So a couple of tracks from each game. I love it.
but the end of the prelude will play during the hero's victory screen. We've also added other content, including something for the spirit board, so please look out for that as well.
Kirby is acting as GUI.
Will be available on Tuesday, July 30th.
So available since yesterday.
If you have the Fighter's Pass, you should be able to get him right away.
Yep.
We're also planning to make him available individually for $5.99. We're also adding in new Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Round 2. Veronica Sword Fighter. It's cute. And just original Dragon Quest, Erdrick Sword Fighter. Okay. Martial Artist Brawler. I did see. I saw these already before, but I didn't see him in action. I love how this looks like the what's the name of Master Roshi's like class, like school or something. It resembles that outfit, or resembles that symbol that Goku has on his or at least to me, or maybe I'm just. It resembles it-ish to me. I'm just saying. Ultimate. The remixes of this song is so good. This is put this down to 480, so I can just keep watching this, not sacrificing any not sacrificing quality. Turtle School. Thank you, David. That's it. Cuvania says he has 2 playstyles from what I've seen: defensive and aggressive. Mostly defensive since hero falls to rush downs, and Turtle School. This is what David said, which is correct. Thank you so much for that. And Cuvania says, I mean, the Dragon Quest artist is the same one for Dragon Ball, right? So there's bound to be similarities. Oh, come on. There we go. 75 cents a piece.
Along with Hero, the version 4.0 update will also be available.
Yep. Now let's talk about the update in the last few minutes. New Final Smash meter time limit.
There will now be a time limit on the final smash meter. That'll make it harder to use your attack range to play a waiting game. So I think it's better to just use your final smash when it's ready. It will stick around for a while, and you'll be able to tell how long
You can see it now on the bar as it goes down. That's good. So it's like Cloud's Limit. I saw a meme about this.
We're also adding a very easy difficulty to Adventure Mode. So if a battle's just too difficult for you to clear, or if you simply want to have a relaxing time playing, please try it out.
A new spectator mode feature. Really?
Another new feature will let you try and predict the winner during spectate mode.
So now they're adding in the gambling thing
You
again.
can exchange the points you accumulate for an item. Even if your prediction is wrong, there's nothing to lose, so I suggest supporting fighters to your heart's content.
I like that. Online tournament mode. Let's go. Jay said something about this.
An online tourney mode will also be added in.
Jay Floyd.
To enter
The Metal Sonic Gamer X200.
all you have to do is select the mode.
Select the mode to
The
enter.
rules are preset, but they'll change periodically. I hope you enter these tourneys over and over.
Best of both worlds. We got offline tournament and online tournament.
We also plan to hold
Special event tourneys from time to time.
What's more, there are other new additions, like being able to insert screenshots into the videos you edit, and being able to consecutively play videos that have been added to shared content.
Huh.
Plus,
Nice.
there are new amiibo available now.
Oh, look at them. Look at
Pokemon
them.
Trainer
Pichu.
and Pichu.
Wait. I got Pichu, boys. Boys, I got Pichu. He's so cute and it's so well made. I have Pokemon Trainer still ready to pick up too. I just gotta, pay the remaining balance on it. But yeah, I have Pichu.
Each one will be available in a yellowish package, so keep an eye out for them.
I have Isabelle was a weird case because she was just never available for pre-order. So I'm just gonna have to buy her outright, which I have no problem doing. But yeah, Pichu, Pokemon Trainer, and Isabelle are available now. So I gotta pick up Trainer. There's somebody else. Well, Squirtle isn't available. I don't think Squirtle and Ivysaur are available until September. I thought there was a third amiibo that was actually available that I pre-ordered. Or maybe I'm just thinking about the ones that aren't ready quite yet. Let me see. Pre-orders. Check out my GameStop stuff. I'm thinking about Fox. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have my Pichu. I still got to pick up Pokemon Trainer and Fox. Those are the other two I pre-ordered. Yeah, Squirtle and Ivysaur are in September 20th. Actually, the same day that Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening comes out. Actually, how did I forget about Luigi's Mansion 3? That's going to be another big holiday game. My God, Nintendo is going to be showing out this end of this year. And if they actually come through and be like, we're going to get a remaster of Thousand Year Door towards the end of the year, boys, like that would be the perfect December game for me. Just remaster Thousand Year Door with some possible additional content, like Luigi's part of the story. Maybe that'd be so good. Oh my God, you have a year right there. I mean, they already have a great lineup, but it'd be even better. Let me load this up for my there we go. Making sure I was up to date in my update in my no, go back full screen. Make sure I was caught up in my stream chat, which I am. Alright, we're good. I need to use my bigger phone for that, to be honest, to look at my chat. But we're fine for now. Let's finish this video up. I'm gonna get Isabelle.
Finally, the fighter known as Hero will be distributed soon, but Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition will release on
September 27th, 2019.
Check that out as well.
I really might check that out.
Live stream-like format this time, but I'm still not sure if we will do this every time a new fighter is released. Regardless, I hope you have fun with Hero. See you next time.
I'll definitely mess with him. Yeah, I'll definitely play him a good bit. You know, the new fighter syndrome. But thank you, Mr. Sakurai. Thank you so much for this. So he's not sure if they're gonna like do this. If they're gonna keep doing this format. You know, for these type for whenever a fighter comes out. I mean, they have what, like 2 more times now. Well, yeah, they have when Banjo comes out to do like this kind of video, and then you know when the last 2 fighters come. The way I see the way that I see that working with the last 2 fighters pass characters to come out, the September direct, I feel they're gonna have that announcement. That's gonna come in at the very end of the September direct, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be slated for a holiday release. So that's probably gonna be somewhere between November-ish to December, maybe the Smash Ultimate release date. Excuse me, so sorry. Yeah, maybe the actual release date of Smash Ultimate is when that fighter could come out, and then the very last fighter, because the Fighters Pass says up to February 2020 is when the pass gets supported. So the last fighter is gonna be February 2020. We know that pretty much for sure. But the next to last fighter, I feel like he will be announced in September, and then we'll get to play as them in holiday season. So November or December. Banjo is considered fall. Fall is considered to officially start like what, the beginning of September. So Banjo might actually come through for us like mid to late September, or maybe like towards the very end of fall, because you know Hero here is kind of in the middle of close to the end of summer. Doesn't really tell me anything if I look at the date thing in the corner, but let me check out my calendar. September 2nd. No. Halloween. It doesn't say anything about when a certain. It doesn't tell me in the calendar events when a season actually starts. Let's just Google it. Fall 2019. Season start dates 2019. There we go. It's a more cohesive list. There we go. Alright, so summer began June 21st. Fall begins September 23rd. And then winter begins winter begins December 21st? What? Why? Why is winter so close to Christmas? That's so weird. I always assumed winter like started at the beginning of December. Huh. Okay, so fall begins September 23rd, 2019. So that could actually be anywhere from late September to sometime in November, actually. But holiday could still mean any time from November to December. So they could be like the next DLC character is going to be Holiday 2019. So that could be anywhere from November to December. But that'd be a very back-to-back release. They could do like November, December, and then 2-month wait for the very last character, which would be that we get in February 2020. So that'll be that. Which then there's the prompt of like, when would the last character be announced? I think it would be the Game Awards for this year that we get the announcement for the last character in Smash Ultimate and Fighters Pass. Either that, or they would just tell it to us in the very first direct of 2020, January or February, and then they'll just be like, and he will be and they will be available, either rather direct or like in the next coming weeks or something like that. Which would be definitely cool, you know. Get the announcement and then it's like, and he's coming soon. It's like, oh, let's go. He or she, because you know, female representation. You know, maybe Shantae. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, this new characters are always exciting. The hero looks great. And I did not. I neglected my chat for a while. I'm sorry, because I look at my chat from my phone. Speaking of which, let me just get my other phone. This is. This phone has a bigger screen. It's better suited for these kind of. Oh. There we go. Because this phone has a bigger screen, it's better suited for this kind of thing. Being able to look at my stream chat from a bigger screen. Make sure the volume is low on here. Low or off, you know. Hit not now updates. Move, Jesus. I don't want to see a tournament match yet. I want to wait, inbox? What's inbox notification? It's just about a video itself. And there we go. Good to this, and there we go. That looks good. Ooh, that's a good screen for that, boys. Alright. And booyah. That's much better. I'm not blinding myself to looking at my chat. Okay. Anyway, David says that was 10:14, so that was 7 minutes ago. Sorry about that neglect. I mean, if they haven't even tried to remaster the Mother series, I don't think they'll do a remaster of Thousand Year Door, though that would be great. I was talking about Thousand Year Door a little bit earlier. I remember that much. I mean, have you seen the most recent hashtag that like people have been trying to spread around on Twitter and stuff? Because Arlo actually made a video a few days back. This is like off topic of Smash, but you know, my streams are never really, you know, on track. There we go. So this is what it was. This video here. Let's get Thousand Year Door remastered. Paper Mario fans unite. Here's a petition to tell Nintendo how much we want to remaster of Thousand Year Door. And that was 4 days ago. And since then, if you type in hashtag remaster Thousand Year Door, for one thing, it's one of the first things come up when you type in remaster. But Super Mario T made a more recent video 3 days ago. I always love Super Mario T's content. This, like, I assume this is like an endgame meme. Remaster Thousand Year Door. Another Doom is set for release in Nintendo. It's time to remaster, and Nintendo is time to remaster this GameCube game. So this news channel, I guess, covered the more recent movement. Remaster Thousand Year Door, please. This was yesterday. This other person here. This game means a lot to a lot of people, myself included. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, badge point only, low level, part 1. So he's doing a whole new like stream playthrough in probably with the recent popularity again in the game. I mean, the game's always been popular, but with the recent interest for it again. And here's this video saying why we should remaster Paper Mario. Paper Mario. Hashtag remaster Thousand Year Door. A remaster Thousand Year Door. Riders DX. I actually thought that this video was saying that we got a remaster, but that was just his contribution to remaster Thousand Year Door. 31 minutes ago. Let's do this, squad. Remaster Thousand Year Door. Look, you just keep looking at this remaster Thousand Year Door. Just so many different videos and tributes. See, it's so many people who are actually wanting this. Like you can see the little. I've actually looked at some of these. Got the red bar on them. Nintendo Switch can be run. That's kind of random. Paper Mario vs. Undertale. And then Paper Mario needs this. So boom. Remaster, and then we're back on track with these. Let's bring back Paper Mario. Remaster. Wow. I look at this one. Kid says he's 12, but his voice is deeper than mine. I swear to God. I looked at this video, 12 minutes. This person saying his experience with the whole franchise of Paper Mario, which the video I'm gonna do on on the whole remastered Dr. Door subject, that's gonna be my approach, just kind of doing every game, even though I haven't played Color Splash yet, but I still want to talk about my thoughts on each of the games, and then that's gonna lead up to Thousand Door, and then I'll talk about my feelings of the game itself and why I want it to get remastered. But yeah, if you just look at the majority of these videos, it's just Thousand Door everywhere. People love this game, myself included, and want to see it get some new life on the Switch, because some people can't even get the game because of it's just egregiously overpriced online, and then some people don't have a GameCube, and they were born after the game came out, or they're too young to play the original games. People would like it's some people who want to be able to experience this game for the first time on the Switch, and then there'd be the people who want to go back and revisit this game. That's my Jesus. I'm already dipping into my Thousand Year Door kind of like talk. I'm gonna save that for that talk. That's gonna be a video I'm gonna actually pre-record and upload. That'll be my first pre-recorded video to actually upload on YouTube since 2017. So that'll be great. Anyway, focusing on the chat again. Fighters, the very last two fighters. Because I see y'all talking about some things. Convenience says, I really want to grind with you guys soon in the usual nightly arena. Yeah, saying that is going to be coming up soon, huh? I low-key do want to like stream Smash Ultimate tonight. You know, doing like showing off, like playing Son of Hero and playing in the tournament. I'll hold off on the tournament until tomorrow, like trying out the new online tournament mode until tomorrow. Like I'll probably stream tomorrow night, because I work to close tomorrow. So that's 10 o'clock that I get off of work. Then I'll be back here like 11 or so. So it'll be a late night Smash stream tomorrow night. But since I don't work Friday, we can probably do it. So yeah, if I don't stream it tonight, then tomorrow night we are streaming some 4.0 Smash Ultimate, boys. Zuffy's SSB says yeah, probably. I'm not sure what the yeah probably thing was about. David said, I hope the last fighter is Doom Guy. And Zuffy says, who do you think the last fighter is going to be? David says, Shantae would be lovely, plus Rayman. Rayman is my pick. Rayman 2 The Great Escape is one of my favorite games of all time. I had that from my original PlayStation. I remember leaving my PlayStation on for multiple days at a time. I'm trying to get some background and visual interest. There we go. Just put that picture up there. That'll be fine. I remember, just leaving my PlayStation on days on end because I did not want to lose my progress. I actually didn't have I didn't have a proper memory card for my PlayStation to be able to use in that regard. So because I would play like the first couple. I would play the first like kind of few sections of the game and kind of like just leave it there. Then I would come back to it. Pretty sure I left my PlayStation off for like a week once beating that game. And then it wasn't enough. It got a remaster, port. Got a port. It was ported over to the DS, to the DS and then the 3DS. So it was just how to Rayman DS, but it was Rayman 2 The Great Escape. So I got it on there, and then I didn't get 3D. I didn't get Rayman 3D because it's the same game, just 3D features, I would assume, unless they added some other features I don't know about to it. But yeah, I owned Rayman 2 two different ways. The original one on the PlayStation that I have, which it also had an N64 release as well. But I think the PlayStation version is the original release. And then I have Rayman DS, which is the port that was made for Nintendo DS. And I also beat that version of it too. So Rayman is a character I go way back with. I would really love it if Rayman actually came to be the like one of these last few fighters. But if he's not, I'm glad he's actually just represented in Smash as at least as a spirit. He's acknowledged. And that was the last messages. Okay, cool. 10:20. What time is it now? That was 10:30. Okay, so that was 10 minutes ago that people were last talking. Wait, is it 10:30? 10? I'm really thinking should I get my stuff set up and go over and stream Smash Ultimate from my capture card. So I kind of want to stream Smash tonight, but then when my mom gets home, I want to spend time with her when she gets off work, because I hardly do, but because our working schedules clash most of the time. So if anything, I'd want to spend that time. Like the more reason why I'd say I could play Smash tomorrow night is because she would most likely already be back here or close to being here anyway by the time I got home. So then she'd be going to sleep. So I would be like, yep, it's time, boys. We up Smash late, boys. We got this. and that'd be that. I don't know. I usually stop the stream and then go greet them anyway and then come back anyway. So it's not really detrimental to if I streamed. TLDR, I'm more likely to stream tomorrow than tonight of Smash itself. What are you saying? What are you saying? Turn up about? What is this? Lil Yachty posing next to Luigi. What is this, bro? What? Will I ever get credit? Probably not. Luigi is the best. Word. Anyway, I think the latency is slowly caught back up and being like 10 or 15 seconds behind. Maybe not. I don't know. What qualities is being watched back at on here? 360. That's fine. It's actually pretty nice for 360. I don't need to go to the help thing on. There we go. Quality. Yeah, 360p is fine. Just keep that playing so I can see the stream chat. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about this. I don't know why I don't know why I maximized it. An hour and 8 minutes. It's about what I expected this to be. Wait, I got another. Cause last I knew of, I had 466 subscribers. We got one more subscriber. Let's go. Thank you, boys. What? Oh, somehow I turned the chat off. There we go. I'm fine. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, that's my dad. Yep, got 11. Checking up on me. Anyway, do we have any viewers at the moment? I don't think we do. That's a good indication of, about time to be ending this. How do I tell how many viewers I have? I don't even know if that's even. Can I even see that? Isn't it? Yeah, so there's still things to figure out with this setup. Yeah, as far as, again, last fighters for the Fighters Pass, I think like two picks that I would be happy with would be Shantae and Rayman, but I feel like they're gonna go with picks that would probably be more sensible with the production behind it, since Bandai is a developer on the game. I think actually someone like a Bandai rep, another Bandai rep actually would be able to get into the game. So people are actually thinking that maybe Hihachi from Tekken could make the lineup, which I would be actually pretty happy about. That'd be cool. Cause I do have some Tekken history myself. I own Tekken 3 from my original PlayStation, and I have Tekken 3 from my original PlayStation, and I have Tekken Tag Tournament, the first one that was on my PlayStation 2. So I do have Tekken history. I've played both of those games a lot in my childhood. And Hihachi, like I even have Tekken Advance on my Game Boy Advance, and I distinctly remember in arcade mode, or no, classic I think it is, that every 10th match, yeah, classic mode, no, survival mode, there we go, survival, like every 10th match or 10th round would be Hihachi. So he's a prominent figure in Tekken, if anything. So if that's one of the more realistic choices I see that could get into the game. And 8 Live Studios, what's up, Philip? Thanks for tuning into the tail end of the stream, because I'm actually about to be ending this off in a few minutes. In a game like this, Doom Guy really wouldn't cut it. He really wouldn't. I'm actually really curious about what's up with this rating in the beginning, because it's always been E10, but now it says E10 to teen. Unless that just meant that it was talking about Dragon Quest games in there too, because those are rated teen. Thinking about it now, that actually probably is what that's about, because they were talking about the Dragon Quest games themselves. Those are rated teen, so yeah. Because Doom is still a rated M game, but doesn't really mean too much, because we got Joker in here. We got Joker in Smash from a rated M game, and we got Bayonetta in Smash from a rated M game, and Snake from Metal Gear Solid, which is a rated M game. There's a picture somewhere in here about the Fighters Pass.
Quest 11.
And there's a picture in here somewhere that I can use as the reference for Fighters Pass. That I can just have that as the background imagery. $480 is fine. I don't have to be greedy. Then Philip says Doom Guy would be more for Mortal Kombat 11. I could see that. And David said this, and then David says people said the same thing. People said the same thing for Bayonetta. That is also true. Yeah, that's the very end of it. I'm pretty sure it's probably somewhere like in the 19-minute mark, or is it back here somewhere? Might be back here. Because I was talking about how he's here for the Fighters Pass. Philip says Bayonetta is a different case. She has more fighting attributes. There we go. There we go. Good picture. Perfect. We can't really turn this off, but one from Nintendo. Meet Lucky. That's on the Switch. Oh, Super Lucky Tales on the Switch. I might pick that up because platformers. I love platformers. But yeah, well, he rips and tears everything. I'm now Dante from. He says now Dante from Devil May Cry could work. Dante from Devil May Cry could work definitely. I'm not surprised that Banjo and Kazooie are in. Banjo and Kazooie, they made the impossible return because the whole fallout with Rare. I think the whole argument was, and the fact that it was more Microsoft owned, but Microsoft and Nintendo have been more buddy buddy in recent years. So it's like, you want to bring back this iconic duo? Have at it. Banjo and Kazooie. Boom. They're in Smash now. Fulfilling the dream. It comes full circle from Nintendo 64 all the way up to 20 years later. They made it. And Philip says, yeah, Nuts and Bolts was terrible. So yeah, Banjo Kazooie and then Banjo Tooie. Those are the two iconic titles. And I watched the Ant Dude's video on Banjo Kazooie, the original one. I kind of like messed around the ending because they go the whole story and talk about the ending and the true ending and all this other stuff. I was like, I do want to play this game, but don't spoil the entire thing for me. So for any kind of way that I can actually play Banjo Kazooie, I don't think it's on a virtual console with the Wii U, or I feel like if they made an N64 classic, that Banjo Kazooie would be on that. But otherwise, the only way I would be able to play Banjo Kazooie would be with like emulation means, which I don't really like. I don't really like doing as of like more. I don't really like doing as of late emulation because I want to support official releases of things. I want to have like that physical collection or that digital collection that I can show that proof that I actually do have the game through supportive means of the developers. But if I have the game and I emulate it on the computer just for convenience of being able to record it or something, then that's better. I can just show the case and be like, yeah, I have this game. Here's the disc. I have this game. Now we're gonna emulate it. Let's go. And then that'd be fine. But just having a bunch of I don't know. I feel like I'll still end up doing that, like especially for games that would be elusive, like Fire Emblem 7 like the Fire Emblem game for Game Boy Advance. I looked that up trying to be able to buy it from somewhere. Prices for that are outrageous, at least $100. So I'm just like, no, we're gonna definitely emulate that game if I want to get into Fire Emblem. And then if I do, then we're just gonna get Fire Emblem Awakening, and then that'll be that. But as far as getting the original Banjo-Kazooie, that'd be, I guess, the Rare Replay collection that was on Xbox 360, Xbox One, one or two. Either way, that would involve having to buy a whole Xbox One. Would it be worth? Maybe. I mean, if I got that console, I'd be able to get, besides that Banjo-Kazooie thing, like besides the Rare Replay thing, I'd be able to get Jump Force. I'd be able to get Kingdom Hearts 3. And some other like exclusives and other games that aren't on the Switch that I could get on there too. But games that are coming to those systems, some of them get ported over to the Switch anyway. So like the thing was, I was gonna get that for Spyro. That was that case, but Spyro's coming to Switch. So it's like, what justifies buying an Xbox One now? It's like, I don't know. And Philip also said they need retribution. They do. Banjo-Kazooie Remaster when? I would buy it. Banjo-Kazooie Remaster and have it for Switch. That would solve that problem of like how you would be able to get Banjo-Kazooie nowadays and be able to play it. That would solve that, because it'd be the same thing with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. It could be Banjo-Kazooie. But what do you call something that's two things, not three things? That's a duology? Because it'd be simpler to be able to do that with just putting nuts and bolts on there and just call it Banjo-Kazooie Trilogy. because that actually rhymes. Banjo trilogy, some kind of like unique way they could name it. I want a Banjo remaster now. Duh. Oh, things. David says the Rare Replay has all the games they made until Nuts and Bolts. Oh, nice. So all the games that Rare themselves made. So not just the Banjo-Kazooie games, but the other Rare games that they're on there. I know because I have Rare Replay. Ah, that's how you would know. Right. Makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, this has been good. This has been great. I'm glad I got to do a proper live commentary reaction type video on this presentation. I love all the little bits of information that we got for the Dragon Quest hero. I love that Sakurai was so enthusiastic about him being a part of this game because of his RPG legacy because of the legacy that Dragon Quest has on RPGs. That's from 1986, I think. So that really started RPGs becoming prevalent in the West. More so starting with Mario, because we had Super Mario RPG come out on the Super Nintendo, and then that led to Mario's Story, aka Paper Mario, on Nintendo 64, and then that led to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on the Game Boy Advance, which is a very solid game for a Game Boy Advance, mind you. It's a full RPG on the Game Boy Advance. But then you look at Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance. Then you look at I think it's called Advance Wars, or Golden Sun. Those also beautifully crafted the Game Boy Advance games, because for their splendid sprite work, to how they fit all this gameplay and story on this Game Boy Advance cartridge, where the gaming technology wasn't as refined as it is now, that we can put whole console grade games on Switch cartridges now. But yeah, Game Boy Advance titles like those RPG kinds of games were really impressive at the time. Impressive to today's standards, I would think, for like small handheld adventures. And then sequels to games, Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door being the sequel from Paper Mario, which has started, the modern, the new hashtag of remastered 1,000 Year Door for the Switch, started by Aldo 4 days ago. I actually wanted to do a video of that tonight as well. That might be something that I can squeeze in tonight. Do like a offline recording of 1,000 Year Door, and be able to do that, and edit that by like next week and have that video up. That could be a thing. I can try. I will try. But yeah, so many other games that started from the RPG genre with Dragon Quest, and so Final Fantasy slowly became a thing, and then Fire Emblem really started its prevalence over here in the West because of Smash Bros. Melee, with the inclusion of Marth and Roy. So that was 2001. So 2001 really started the awareness of RPGs, or at least bigger, more intricate RPGs like Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy, and all those other bigger kinds of dedicated RPGs, instead of ones that kind of like are beginner friendly RPG kind of titles like Mario and Luigi or Paper Mario. But that definitely doesn't make them any less of games, the Mario and Luigi series and Paper Mario series, because those two series are mainly why I really got into the RPG series in the first place, RPG genre. Because Paper Mario: The 1,000 Year Door was one of my first RPGs ever, and then I learned that Paper Mario 64 was actually a thing later, and played that with emulation and adored that game as well. And then I discovered that Mario and Luigi was another series, and I was like, so there's been a handheld RPG series for Mario and Luigi, and I didn't know about this until now. What? That was like early-ish high school, so that's like 2009. something like that. No, I'm pretty sure I got Bowser's Inside Story close to when it, because Bowser's Inside Story was 2008, 9. I remember getting that close to the release year. So that had to have been like 2008 or like early 9 that I discovered emulation in the first place, and then was like Nintendo 64 games, ooh, Game Boy Advance games, ooh, because that was Cool ROM and all a bunch of stuff. Let's just say in the middle school to early high school was a very exciting time for me, discovering that emulation was a thing that you could just literally go into any game you would like for like an extended trial basis, determining if you want to get that game or you just want to continue playing it that way. But as far as like really owning a game, I want the actual purchase of a game if I can. I'm not sure what that same here was about because I was talking for a while. I'm not sure what you were saying. So you were probably saying same here about having rare replay. That might have been what that was. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to this other picture that I had. Let that be the visual interest here, and this is gonna be the wrap up. So thank you everybody who tuned in to my live commentary, my reaction and thoughts about the Dragon Quest hero being in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and hear me ramble on about the Thousand Year Door and how Dragon Quest influenced the RPG genre in the West, and how his inclusion in Smash Ultimate is a really big deal. And I'm glad that Sakurai was excited to design them into the game, or like to design them for this game, and to have the members of his team be excited to work with them, like the voice actors, how he was talking about them being excited to voice something for Smash and Dragon Quest being a double dream come true, and then how one of the heroes is actually voiced from the voice of Link back in the very first Smash Brothers. So having a full circle voice actor, and then having one who was very excited to be a part of it, and then just Sakurai just being the mastermind that he is, just gave us this inclusion. And next we'll be hearing about Banjo-Kazooie's inclusion in this game. So I am excited for Banjo. I didn't have a personal connection to either of these two that got announced, Hero or Banjo-Kazooie, but I was more excited about Banjo-Kazooie because I knew a little bit more about them going into that, or coming out of that direct. I've been watching more stuff on it since that direct. Like I know why Banjo is such a loved character now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for tuning into this. I look forward to trying Hero out myself. I'm gonna definitely be playing Hero with my boys when I'm playing Smash Tonight with them, probably on voice call. And I'm gonna test out the new online tournament mode in my Smash stream tomorrow. So I hope you guys are tuned in to that. And I hope you guys like this format, because this is most likely going to be the format of how any reaction stream or any discussion stream for that matter is going to end up being now, with having with being with being me down here in this which direction, probably down here, with me being in this corner right here. And yeah, with me being in this corner, the webcam in the bottom right or bottom left, I might experiment with the different placement over these streams. But this is the format I'm going to be doing now, having that big clearer image now instead of the phone quality for the computer screen, and having me on here with my webcam. And we might change mics over time, like we might get a better microphone, so I don't have a headset on for these kinds of videos. I do still have my Blue Snowball microphone, but I just wasn't sure if it would sound very clear for this kind of video, especially with the fan going on in the background. I just wanted something that would be more secure, but that'd be a bit closer to my mouth, so it'd be clearer to hear me, in spite of that sound being there. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking my slow evolution of my of the quality of my content, and I'm hoping to be more consistent in my content. Like I was hinting at earlier, gonna try to actually get pre-recorded content rolling on here, with first of it being my 1,000-year door, my remastered 1,000-year door pitch. So that's gonna be a video, and then the Lion King 2019, I actually went and saw that the day before my birthday. On the 21st, so that could be a review or discussion kind of video itself. So maybe stay tuned for that in the near-ish future as well. And just a bunch of backlogged recordings I have over the years of gaming stuff. I've preached about this a multitude of times, but if I can get the ball rolling with those videos, and that'll give me the motivation to actually get those videos out to you guys. So, and then fill it with the emojis, rock on emoji. thanks, man. So yeah, hoping to get the ball rolling with that, and just in general with my content. I hope you guys, just enjoy as usual. So, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Comment down below what you love or what you like most about Hero, or if you like his inclusion at all in the game, or just what do you think about him being in the game, or what do you think him being in the game brings to the table, and what do you think about the 4.0 update, with the new Final Smash meter, like that has a countdown now, similar to Cloud's limit meter, having 15 seconds to cool down, and with the new addition to the spectator mode, pretty much equating what a Smash Wii U did, with being able to put money into a match or just spectate. You can't lose anything, like they say, so it doesn't hurt to just be able to spectate some matches. And the biggest one for me is the online tournament mode, taking a page from Aces and just being able to just enter online tourneys. And then there's event tourneys, so that's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, what do you think about Hero, and what do you think about the version 4.0 update in general? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments below. If you are new here, or if you've been here for a while and just have yet to, do me a huge favor and subscribe. My subscriber count is slowly going up, and that feels really, really cool. I'm at 467 subscribers as of now in my time of recording this, which actually went up from my test, pretty much went up from yesterday to today, because I did test streams and I was like, okay, 466 before these test streams, and then after those I was like 467 subscribers. I was like, oh, I went up. Okay, awesome. So thank you guys for your continued interest. I'm sorry that most of my stuff is all off the cuff and not professional in the slightest, but I'm definitely trying. And yeah, if you're interested, if you want to stay, if you do choose to stick around, I will try to make your stay worth the while, and I will have more content coming. Also, like my Mario Strikers Charged playthrough that I started back in 2016. My God, that's a long time ago. 3-year-old series that's been on hiatus since then. Gonna bring that back for its hashtag season 2. So Mario Strikers Charged will be a thing here again, eventually. So we got a lot that we gotta actually bring to the channel, but I'm excited to do all of it. So yes, subscribe if you want to be a part of that goodness. My link to my Facebook page that supports this channel is in the description below as well. So if you want to see my streams I do over there, which will probably be more like my singing streams, or just kind of like general happening kind of Facebook live streams, then check out my page I have over there that has all my streams in a convenient hub that whenever I went live on Facebook, I have the links to those, or I'm going to anyway, have all those videos in a collective playlist for your convenience, and just updates that, because I can't do the community thing on here yet on Facebook. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers for that. But between my my Facebook page, and then I might start using my Twitter as an updates thing for my content as well. Maybe I don't really use Twitter like that. For myself, I retweet and look at stuff, but if that could be a thing too, then I might start putting my Twitter in the description so you can follow me on Twitter, so you can be up to date on my everyday happenings and my content happenings. But yeah, the Facebook page is in the description for you to be able to like and follow, so you be notified the minute I go live there or on here. And if you want to be a part of a chill community that's slowly growing, then consider being a part of my Discord server. The link to that is in the description as well. And if you join that you'll be notified of when I'm doing like test streams, or try to like evolve my setup even more, try to get used to different things, and you'll be able to know about some behind the scenes stuff. You'll be able to participate in my question of the stream things. So I'll ask things to just kind of wonder to get to understand where you guys' heads at on different aspects of media. And I also have guides. I'm slowly getting guides together for every character in Ultimate. So that's gonna be that's divided by series for your convenience, and also just other people, just the community itself, and other people are leaving their streaming profiles. That's the right word for that. Other content creators have their what is the word? I can't English at the end of this. Have their own accounts. There we go. That you can look at their stuff as well, because I have some other great content creators in my Discord already. 8 Live Studios here. Philip is another cool guy here. Watch his stuff. Viper Games is another is another friend and content creator whose streams are always a good time. And just in general, it's a place to be able to come together, just talk about games and TV shows, movies, whatever, and you can get help with even some schoolwork if you want to. I'll ask about people who have different strengths in different subjects. Like personally, mine is math, so I could probably help with some math things if you need help with like math work or something, like homework or some kind of like exam coming up. I don't know. But it's in place for you guys to get help, and even channels to vent if you need to vent, talk about your problems if you feel comfortable with it. That's all there. So that Discord link in the description is available to you if you'd want to be a part of this growing community. I would love to have you. That is completely up to you. Another option for involvement. So with all that said, I think I am done here. This has been Darshan Ret, aka Remus969. I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on smashing, and I will see you guys next time.